Hi, this is Ben with OnCall Air. This is the first video in our series of FlexJob recipes. Recipes are small tutorials that help you understand how to use OnCall Air and the FlexJob feature for a variety of jobs and scenarios. In each recipe, we'll explain the scenario, show you how to set up the FlexJob, and walk you through the proposal creation steps. Once you've reviewed the recipe, you'll be ready to get out there and win that job. So let's dive into it. In today's recipe, we'll be using a FlexJob to recommend custom ductwork. In this example, let's imagine you're quoting a traditional central AC replacement job. And as you surveyed the job, you also noted that your customer should do some significant ductwork enhancements to achieve the best efficiency and air quality. But you don't want to include this work in the primary quote because you want your customer to have the option to do the additional work or not. And if you're quoting multiple options for the AC replacement, you want to make sure your customer has the choice for the ductwork on all those options. So this is where a FlexJob can be very useful. With a FlexJob, you can either include or recommend the work, or you can make it an option on its own. You can build in much more pricing flexibility and even embed products directly in the FlexJob. And with a FlexJob, you can really show off the value of a job for your customer. Finally, FlexJobs can be customized on the fly to meet the unique requirements of that particular job. So let's walk through a demo of this example using OnCall Air. We'll first show you an example of the proposal from the customer perspective. Then we'll show you how to build the custom FlexJob and include it on all the options. And finally, for admin users, we'll step back and show you how an admin can build a FlexJob in the office. Let's start by taking a look at some example proposal options. Here we have a traditional good, better, best set of options for an AC changeout. You'll notice, of course, we're using financing here to show the affordability of these options. And by the way, I'm also using a feature to personalize proposal labels. When I click into an option, we see the example of a detailed proposal. And as I scroll down, we'll see the recommendations. The first recommendation is the ductwork enhancement. I click into it and I see that it has a few helpful elements. A photo that illustrates the type of work, a description that highlights the importance of this work, and my unique company's capabilities to get this job done right. And as I scroll down, we can see the customized description that is specific to this job. So as a customer, I can view the value of the job and then add it to my proposal. This automatically recalculates pricing as well as financing. Keep in mind that if you sent this proposal to your customer, they'll be able to see this from the comfort of their phone. And this is one of the reasons that being able to highlight the value of this FlexJob can make a big difference. All of the relevant information is easy to see on a mobile device, so your customer can accept a quote right from their phone, helping you win that job. Let's now see how we can add the custom ductwork recommendation to this example proposal. We're in the proposal section of the app, and we're going to drag and drop 3 options. Now, before we move forward, we'll click to the FlexJobs tab. There's 2 easy ways to find the right FlexJob. We can browse the categories like this, or we can use the search feature. Once we have the FlexJob, we can review to make sure it's the right job, and then we have the option to customize the FlexJob before we recommend it. Keep in mind that a FlexJob certainly does not need to be customized, but this type of scenario is designed to be customized because it's unique to this proposal. Now we click Customize to edit the job. We can add descriptive text that your customer will see, and we also add additional material and labor time based on our survey of this job. The additional material and labor will not be visible or broken out to your customer. The system will use the target margin set in the office to calculate the revised retail price of this FlexJob. Once you're ready, you can now recommend this FlexJob on each of the options. And just to highlight the flexibility of FlexJobs, I'm going to include a 4th option, which only includes the ductwork option as a standalone. Now we can move forward and continue building our quote. And remember that you can review the FlexJob details inside the inspector, including any internal notes, at any point. We're now ready to present the FlexJob. I'll personalize the proposal labels and then click on Present. Now you're ready to show the customer the options along with your ductwork recommendations. So the last step of this recipe is to show you how to build the base FlexJob in the office. Note that this section is for admin users only, as it requires access to the Office app inside OnCall Air. Let's set up the base FlexJob for ductwork. I use the term base because this type of FlexJob is designed to be customized. Let's go into the FlexJob section of the Office. Now at this point, we can create a new FlexJob from scratch, or we can browse through other FlexJobs that we've created, or even the sample catalog that is shipped with OnCall Air. I'll search for ductwork, and I find that we have a sample job I can use. The sample catalog of FlexJobs is useful because it's preloaded with images and content that I can clone and reuse. So in this case, I'll go ahead and clone this job. And now I can start setting up this FlexJob exactly how I would like it. Remember, this is something we'll just do once because this FlexJob will be reused for a wide variety of custom ductwork jobs. The goal is really to describe why it's important to improve your ductwork and to emphasize why your company is well suited to do this work. So I'll make a few changes to the name of the FlexJob and the description so it really stands out. And in this case, I'll leave the image in because I like it, but I could have just as easily changed it. I could also upload other images, perhaps a before and after of other jobs that I've done in the past. As I scroll down, I'm not going to include any products like equipment or accessories because it doesn't make sense in this type of job. And I'll add a few internal notes to remind my team of a few important items. Finally, I'll review the base costs. Because most of the costs are adjusted at the time of the proposal, the goal here is to set the baseline costs that are common on any ductwork job. I'll now save the job and it's ready for quoting by my team. So that wraps up our demo of using a FlexJob for a custom recommendation. Remember, you could use this type of custom recommendation on a variety of job types, not just ductwork. We hope you enjoyed this recipe. Now go out there and win that job.